Here's the 30-second lesson on what legends know. Never practice nunchucks in a crowded room. Never eat chole before a road trip. Always take your shirt off before you iron it. Don't take a call near a swimming pool. And don't forget, saving is not investing. Legends don't just save, they invest in mutual funds. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
In 2019, after the Congress party's second consecutive debacle in the Lok Sabha election, Rahul Gandhi wrote on an open 4-page letter explaining his decision to resign as party president. Numerous people will have to be made accountable for the failure of 2019, Rahul Gandhi wrote, adding how he personally fought, quote unquote, personally fought the Prime Minister, the RSS and the institutions they have captured, within quotes of course. At times, I stood completely alone and am extremely proud of it. He wrote further. Essentially, Rahul Gandhi's letter suggested that he did his best, but his party colleagues, plus institutions like the judiciary, the media and the election commission, let him down. What he did not mention in that letter was the one act that undermined the Congress party's bid for power, making it look like a party that had conceded defeat before the battle and was looking for self-preservation. It was Gandhi's decision to contest from Wayanad, apart from Amethi, the constituency he represented for 3 terms in the Lok Sabha. The impression of the then Congress president, feeling unsafe in his family bastion and looking to ensure his entry into the Lok Sabha from a safer seat, was damaging, both in terms of voters' perception and the morale of the party workers and supporters. In 2014, when Modi opted for a second constituency, Varanasi, other than Vadodara in his citadel of Gujarat, it was meant to galvanize voters in the biggest state, Uttar Pradesh, and the entire Hindi heartland, apart from the symbolism of contesting from the holy city of the Hindus. In 2019, the Congress also sought to explain Rahul Gandhi's decision as a move to maximize the party's gains in Kerala and other southern states. But it wasn't convincing, because Kerala could not be the arena for his ideological battle as he says, against the BJP, the RSS or Modi, among other regions. Rahul lost to Smriti Irani in Amethi by about 55,000 votes. Who knows what the results could be if he had not shown a lack of trust in Amethi voters in 2019. In fact, he should have learnt a thing or two from Aam Aadmi Party's Arvind Kejriwal, who decided to contest against Modi in Varanasi in 2014. By the way, Congress leaders would confide to me in those days that Rahul admired Kejriwal, his tirade against the system and ability to mobilize the masses. I'm talking about Kejriwal, what impressed Rahul about him. Those Congress leaders were not joking. How often did you see Rahul attacking Kejriwal before they become friends as part of the opposition alliance, India? Anyway, coming to the AAP chief's Varanasi gambit, Kejriwal himself wouldn't have fancied his chances against Modi. He fought a losing battle to project the Aam Aadmi Party as the BJP's challenger. It worked in Punjab at least, where the party won 4 Lok Sabha seats in 2014. It also helped the Aam Aadmi Party to build on its gains in Delhi and sweep the 2015 assembly election in the national capital. In 2024, Rahul Gandhi is confronted with the Amethi dilemma again. He remains tight-lipped while the party has left the decision to him. Now that the people in Wayanad have voted, he can't prolong his decision any longer. His indecision has also delayed the announcement of the Congress candidate in neighbouring Raebareli, the seat vacated by Sonia Gandhi. Amethi and Raebareli will go to polls on 20th of May. The Gandhi family has just 4 days to decide. The last date for filing nomination papers in these constituencies is 3rd of May. So what's bothering Rahul Gandhi? Why is he taking so long to decide? Congress leaders, even those close to him, don't have a definite answer. It's a family matter, they tell me. Let me piece together their information and understanding of the reasons for this delay and the options the Gandhis are exploring. The first is, of course, the option of contesting from his Amethi seat again. There are, however, apprehensions that he has been mostly absent from his former constituency for 5 years, leaving the field clear for Irani, Smriti Irani. What if Smriti Irani defeats him the second consecutive time? What would it tell about the projection as PM Modi's principal challenger if Rahul Gandhi can't even defeat one of his ministers? It will be worse if the party also loses the third consecutive general election on Rahul's watch. The party's second consecutive defeat gave voice to G23, as you might remember. The third defeat could give rise to something more challenging, especially for a leader who loses to one of Modi's ministers twice. So what's the second option? Not to contest from a second constituency and let both Amethi and Raebareli be fought by lesser mortals? The BJP would then attach the deserter tag to the entire Gandhi family. The third option for Rahul is to contest in Raebareli and field Priyanka Gandhi in Amethi. The family contesting the two seats would blunt the BJP's likely desertion barbs against Rahul Gandhi. It would also be seen as a strategic move by the family to pit a woman against a woman in Amethi. Given that it's Priyanka Gandhi who has nursed both constituencies on behalf of her mother and brother, she is unlikely to have any issue contesting in either of these constituencies. But here is a twist that Congress leaders point out to me. The complexity of the siblings being in the Lok Sabha. It's not about any rivalry between them. The siblings are said to enjoy a great relationship. Given that Rahul has been reluctant to formally take over as the leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha, Priyanka, if and when she wins, would become a natural choice for the post of leader of the opposition. It would, of course, be heartbreaking for some party leaders. For one, K.C. Venugopal, Rahul Gandhi's aide, who contested the Lok Sabha election from Alapura this time, after staying away in 2019. Many in the party see him as the next leader of the opposition if he wins. Priyanka is a good orator who strikes a chord with the people, especially women. She is also a natural politician, unlike her brother who is seen as a reluctant one. That's why even the BJP has chosen not to give her importance by targeting her. She has called Prime Minister Modi Shadi wale uncle and criticized him for talking what she said nonsense and stupid things. But neither the PM nor his party has retorted. And it's not the first time. They have consistently chosen to ignore her, even as she keeps targeting Prime Minister Modi. It's probably because the BJP finds it better to target her brother. But if she were to enter the Lok Sabha, it would elevate her profile, not just in public, but more importantly, within the Congress, where she had so far chosen to play second fiddle to her brother. Depending on the Lok Sabha results, her rising profile can be potentially disruptive for a party that has looked reconciled and resigned to its continuous decline since 2014. Rahul's lieutenants are said to be conscious of these likely complexities in future, starting with a hypothetical scenario of Priyanka fighting on her brother's behalf in Amethi and beating Irani. Not that these possibilities would not arise if she contests from the Raebareli seat. The fourth option for Rahul would be to contest from Raebareli and field a non-Gandhi in Amethi, keeping Priyanka Gandhi out of the electoral race. It may be a difficult option for him though. She has been a star campaigner of the party nationally, and keeping her out of parliament even now would raise many questions. While there are pros and cons to all the four options Rahul has, the second one, to not contest from Amethi or Raebareli, is the worst option from the Congress's perspective. The party can't afford him to be seen as someone who has run away from a seemingly tough contest. For Congress to send out the message that it is fighting to win in 2024, he must show that he has it in him to take on the challenge in Amethi. Any hint of doubt or lack of confidence on his part would seriously undermine the Congress party's standing as a serious contender for power in this election. That's all from me in this episode of Politically Correct. Thanks for watching.